let's first try, let us try to define the word mitzvot. Okay? Mitzvot has to do, in Hebrew, the root of it is together. Being able to be together, being able to be a team with. To team with. Okay? So, of course, when we're saying it needs first of all, in order to team up or to adapt, to be able to join, to be able to be together with the same purpose as the Creator, first we need intention. And the intention means that I realize that I'm not there. Then mitzvah is to do with tikkun, with reforming. After I see my state, because when I see my state, I see that I cause separation. So therefore, mitzvah is an offer to reinstate connection. Now, the fact that people took it and pulled it down into a sort of halacha or way of acting instead of intention is the base problem and the base tragedy of Judaism or of the whole humanity, the whole state of humanity.
Amen.
Because it makes us so far, because it doesn't allow us to actually look at ourselves and see ourselves. Because if I say, okay, I will not drive on Shabbat, I will not eat that, and I don't understand why. I don't understand how it separates me. It means I cause separation on separation. So it could be that first generation realized and did the work, and then it percolates down into an action. But we need to do this work as well, to see first what in us separates us, and then to understand what is mitzvah of today. Maybe we can rely on some understanding of different generation, but we need to reconstitute it in ourselves, because we want to reform, to reconstitute connection with the higher. This is base. Okay?
Yeah,
So it starts with this. What kind of no mitzvot were done physically by Israel going out of Egypt? The first mitzvah that they were given was actually to draw out this sheep in order to make it a sacrifice, meaning to destroy the belief of Egypt in them. Because Egypt, God was a sheep, or sort of one of the type of that. This is why when Yosef is calling his brothers to Paro, he's saying, "Don't say you are shepherds of sheep. Say you just handle cattle." Why? Because sheep is the god of Egypt, and it's horrific for them that you eat it. So the first thing that it's actually in order to cut away this percolating influence of Egypt upon Israel, this was the first mitzvah. So part of mitzvot, and this is why there are mitzvot of not doing and mitzvot of what we are able to do after we cut like we cut the head of the left. Like when we cut the power of separation in us, which has to do with realizing the truth about ourselves. This is why I'm saying that this article is actually, it's a commentary of how Vayechi offers us the order of work. But let's start with this. If we have this as a base, then we start. It's not what I do. maybe more important is what I will not do. And then, because I will not do something, I cut away its dominance upon me. I'm open to what is possible to do, or what is possible to reform, what is possible, and then I actually will use in performing connection. I'll do that which which because I cut away the influence of the will to receive to itself, its cultural ways in me, I'm more open to perceive something else, which will allow me the reforming, the sentiment. It will allow the sentiment to rise. I'm speaking to myself, or am I clear?
No, it's
No,
just that
sometimes I feel as though I'm speaking to myself, not because of you,
you're
because
not
I'm
speaking
running
to me.
fast.
No,
Okay.
I was, you're messing with my mind really,
I'm messing with your mind. You mean
because
I do a good job?
because there are so many thoughts coming in, so
Mm,
many wires trying to connect. And the first thing I find is that I'm really messed up by Christianity and its
mm,
concept of sin and of don't and do's and their way of interpreting. And of
mm.
course, this does have an influence in me. And I realize that I have to do a whole, you know, rewire, unwire and rewire.
Yes, and uh,
And I was
to
really messed up
a
from the beginning.
redefinition, I think, yeah, to
Yeah.
unlearn and to, yes, I definitely agree. It's not only in you because you were sort of educated in Catholic ways. It's more difficult because many Catholics and Protestant ways were percolating into Judaism
Uh,
as well. Okay,
yeah.
so it's it's a deep cleanup. It's a deep cleanup in us, in whole humanity, of actually redefining the language, the the linguistic sentiment of actually of mitzvah, of reconnecting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would like to do this, but it feels really necessary because I see that I'm wrong. I have been wrong all this time.
No,
Even think
it's
I'm not.
well, I'm giving it to you back, Gloria. It's not that you have been wrong all this time. Every time that you continue the study, a new term or a new perception is coming up for you to reform it. Okay? It's not, whoa, I've been wrong all this time. No. Because you've been right all this time, those reformation opportunities rise.
Yes, this is really, I don't know why I feel like in a laundry machine. My mind is going up because
Okay.
I had this
Because we're
thing
speaking about cleanup, so we are in the laundry machine.
because first it was an article that
Mm,
I realized exactly because you answered Ruth some time ago that the real and that the creator wants us to receive. That was his purpose. And
mm,
I said, and that seems so amazing. But now reading the article in its totality, it's again, something like
yeah.
very
It's not to
hasty,
get
but
rid of receiving,
yes,
because
it's hasty.
the purpose and the aim and the motive of the higher is really, I have so much to give. I would like to form, to instate a possibility to give it. But within the possibility to give it need to be freedom of choice. Because without it, you enslave creation to your will.
When you say about Egypt, to kill the sheep. It's really to kill this.
Yeah, it's to topple this idol of God, of the belief or the religion of Egypt. Yeah.